1 year on YouTube, guys. 1 year. One freaking year. Ooh.
Whoopee.
Focus. Words cannot describe this accomplishment. Especially when originally I didn't think I was gonna make it at all. I've said before in the videos, my original goals were very optimistic, very negative, not very humble at all. But it is what it is, and I'm super pumped to be here. To celebrate this 1 year accomplishment, which was on March 22nd, I believe, I currently have a giveaway going on right now. You can win this Elgato game capture. All you got to do is click the link below, go to the Gleam, and sign up. There's several ways to win. Several ways to enter, I should say. So check it out, guys. Go ahead and get in on this action. I think one of the only stipulations I have is I might require it just to be a U.S. resident, so it's not ridiculously expensive to ship. But otherwise, even if you do win it and you are from out of states, if you want to help pay for shipping, fine with me. But we're going to have, obviously, this, the power cord, and I'm going to throw in one HDMI cord to help get you started. And if you have any questions once you get it on how to hook it up, I'll help out too. So no problems with that. So on the other hand too, while this is going out, I want to give a big shout out to Wartrain Wins. Recently broke the 1,000 subscriber mark, which is crazy awesome. Congratulations there, Jeremy. That is awesome. Can't believe you did. I can't wait till I hopefully someday get to that milestone. But after watching your videos, I can't believe it took this long. You should have been there right away, buddy. Your videos are amazing. So go ahead and check out Wartrain Wins. Does a bunch of stuff. He's a lot of modern stuff, but he does collect everything. Dude straight up has pickup videos almost every other day, and he's getting great stuff. He's very knowledgeable about everything that he gets. And yeah, his videos are awesome, guys. He was one of the first few ones that actually started following the channel. Kept me motivated, kept me going, and stuff like that. So check out Wartrain Wins, guys. Now on a side note, I wanted to do something special today. I'm not going to make this an extremely long video. I'm not going to go into, I've already talked about before in videos, my influences, my inspirations, and originally when I wanted to start out becoming YouTube famous, and that was the main goal. Then after a while it became more of an artwork. I wanted to watch myself get better at making videos, and I wanted to improve general everything about this. Starting YouTube was hard, and we're gonna see that because I'm gonna do hopefully we can get a nice going. I want to do a reaction video basically on my first video that I did, and then we'll obviously see where I've gone from there. In general, before we even do this, I know that obviously with pickups and everything down the road, I am becoming very much more comfortable in front of a camera. Much more comfortable editing. I hope I'm getting better at editing, but I myself, I think I'm getting better at that stuff. Originally the goal was spend all this money on equipment, and yeah, because I thought great videos were just because they were filmed with great equipment, but obviously that is not the case. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just smiling. This was awesome. I can't believe this. It came up on me fast. I remember starting doing this a year ago, just because I had to find stuff to fill time. I've talked about this before that I work swinging shifts, so every 2 weeks I have to go from day to night shift, 12-hour shifts. So on my nights off, I'm down in my basement, my game room and everything like that, and I needed something to do. At first, all I did is I sat here and played games all night, which was fun. I'm not gonna lie. I got a little bit of chip out of my my backlog, but after so long too, watching all these cool, fun people on YouTube, thinking that, you know, that would be awesome to start streaming, start making videos, and doing all this other stuff. So I mean, if I was playing the games, why not record myself playing the games? But then I started following people like Metal Jesus, the Pixel Game Squad, all those great YouTubers, and I was like, this looks pretty fun. Maybe I could start doing something like this, you know. Um, it's hard work, guys. I mean, it's easy to just put out a video, don't edit it, and just kind of make it raw footage and stuff like that. But sometimes after so long too, you kind of want to have fun with it. I started watching people, especially my friends on here, start putting clips in their videos, start putting some funny stuff here and there, actually start writing scripts and stuff like that. And I was, you know, I took the time and researched how to make my videos better. I've actually watched James Rolfe, you know, from Cinemassacre, the Angry Video Game Nerd. I actually watched him sit down. He had a video where he actually what it took to make an episode of that, and it was crazy. I mean, he actually wrote down scripts. He went back into old footage, you know, re-recorded stuff, over commentary and everything. It was crazy how much work actually went into one episode of the Angry Video Game Nerd. And sometimes I cannot talk, which happens too. But you know, it's a lot of work. It gets to be sometimes it's a little bit of frustration. Sometimes I have these great ideas, I think, and then they either don't get recognized or I just forget all about them till after the video is done and out on the web, and then I'm like, I wanted to do this. Why didn't I do this one thing? I had a great idea for it. So I've actually taken the time now to take my phone. I have notepads down here and then one other spot in the house where if I'm just sitting there and a good idea pops in my head, I will go write it down so that way I can hopefully use it later on. Especially when I'm trying to edit in some funny clips and stuff like that, I will think sometimes and be like, you know, what's a funny movie? What's my favorite clip out of there? Is it something I can use in a video later on? Specifically, always looking for times when people get to blah 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 blah, and it's funny in videos because I have a tendency to talk faster than I can think sometimes, so words come out wrong. Like we were just in one of my videos before, I was trying to say fatality, and I think I said girls fertility. So, but I mean, it's YouTube, so I gotta be me tube. There's one for you guys. But it's a 1 year on YouTube. I started off pretty simple. I mean, obviously I needed a tripod and stuff like that. I was my first few videos were either filmed with me holding my phone, using one hand and talking, or me trying to hold it up and go like, you know, talking like that. Or, I mean, there was videos too where I had on my coffee table, which you can see in some of my earlier ones. I actually had a dumbbell down here, holding my phone up on the edge of the table, like just sitting right there, pointed at me and me talking like this, and it's being held up by a dumbbell. And you don't know how many times that I was filming and something like that would happen and the dumbbell would roll off, or the camera would just, and then I would just have to reshoot the whole thing. But now with, I mean, editing and stuff like that, if anything like that should happen, for the most part people won't know because you can just edit it right out. Needless to say, that might not happen sometimes because I still think it's funny putting in those bloopers and stuff like that, and I really enjoy it when other people make videos and at the end and stuff like that they put the bloopers in there. So yeah, I mean, I started off simple. Started off just thinking that, hey, I want to just stream. I'm going to become an awesome streamer, or I'm going to put up pickup videos and they're going to get thousands of views and everything like that. I mean, some guys, you know, they get a year in and they got a bunch of subscribers. They're pumping out content nonstop and they're doing all this other stuff. But I mean, I'm happy where I am. I couldn't be more happy. I'm growing slowly, but every subscriber that I'm getting stays. I mean, it's not like some channels where they'll get a bunch and then they'll just all leave right away because they're either there for something that they were promised and it didn't happen, so they left. But I mean, as many as I have, I think at this current moment, 268. One or two will trail off every once in a while, but they usually get refilled back on. But it shows in my views. I mean, I usually get about a fourth of my subscribers view almost every one of my videos, which is great. And I actually I saw it on a video of this guy that kind of described it. He said, "Don't get discouraged by your views. Look at your views as if you were looking at performing live for somebody. You might see 60 views as garbage, as not much at all. But if you think about it, and if you were there live, that was 60 people that showed up to listen to you, to see what the hell you got to go on, you know, what you were saying and everything. And that put it into a lot of perspective right there for me. I mean, thinking about that, like, and I had my biggest video, which was a surprise to me, was my original game room tour back in, I believe, November last year. Excuse me. I almost got 1,000 views on that one. So, I mean, honestly, yes. Did a lot of people stay around for the whole video? No. Did they watch maybe a minute of it? Yes. But at one point, you gotta think to yourself, that was 1,000 people, almost 1,000 people that had all eyes on me for a little while. Granted, it was my game room they wanted to see, but I was part of that because who made the game room? This guy. But I mean, it's just stuff like that. I mean, I try not to be artificial. I try not to be fake. I try not to just give originally it was just to give people what I thought they wanted to see and what I thought would make great videos. But like I said, sometimes that doesn't happen. I'll bring it back up again, that the game room tour video. I did not know it was going to blow out of the water like that. It was one of my least edited, least took time to make. And all I did is went around my game room and explained everything. Just talked a little bit about everything. And I uploaded it. Got about 10 views before I went to bed. And I thought, oh, that's pretty good. Because at the time, that was great. I was happy with 20 views. I was surprised, I should say. And then I went to sleep and I woke up. And it had over 100 views. I looked at it about a half hour after I woke up. It had about 125 views. And it was just going, going, going. And I was just like, holy cow. About every time I looked at it, it had 10 more views. And I was like, really? That video? And then I would take 3 to 4 hours to edit. Go through gameplay footage. The Thing video. That I did at Halloween. The Acme All-Stars sports game. And stuff like that I would take 2 to 3 hours to edit. Cut out the gameplay footage, re-record commentary, over-talk onto the stuff, onto the videos. And then, you know, they would get like 30, 35, you know. And then those ones were the ones I was thinking, I'd be like, yeah, people are going to love this stuff. They're going to love it. And then when I was share it, message it, get the word out, and I would just get a few views. That was it. And then we'll kind of just go over I'm kind of going all over the place, but I mean, this is my first year experience. This is what I've gone through. This is what the hassles, the fun, what was it? Oh, the dislike button. I am a very sensitive person. And I think if for someday, God willing, if I ever get bigger, and I start getting people that troll videos, I take it to heart, and which stinks sometimes. Especially if people are trolling just to make people feel bad on purpose. It's hard for me. And that dislike button at first, there was a couple videos where I actually got a couple dislikes, a couple thumbs down, and I was really, I was really hit hard by it. I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Why am I making videos if this one person doesn't like it? And it kind of stunk because over time that weighed out all the positiveness and stuff. So that was kind of soon that became a forget about it, to quote the mob or whoever talked about that. I don't know if it was the time mob or what, but it became something that I didn't want to sit down and I shouldn't think too much about. And it has happened with videos where I thought it was going to get way more views than I did. It did happen when I had a few subscribers leave and stuff like that because they probably did just show up for a giveaway, and once they lost, they left. But I mean, I'm enjoying this. I'm having fun doing this. I've actually made quite a few awesome friends on here ever since I've started doing this, which has been great. Um, I give a shout out to Wartrain in the beginning of this video and stuff. He was one of the first few guys that when you first start, a lot of times it's just you and your buddies are the only ones that watch your stuff, comment and like, and he's been every video I've had. I'm pretty sure he's viewed, commented on. There's also been a few other guys. Mark with the garage. Well, in England, garage. I'm sorry if I slaughtered that. The Garage Gamers. He was one of my first few subscribers. Reached out to me on the gram, and also commented and stuff like that. And a lot of these guys, it's not just the videos. It's not just YouTube. It's outside of YouTube. Like I said, we DM back and forth on Instagram, and we see something we know. We're getting to know each other. We see something we know they'd like, and telling them about it and stuff like that. So it's been awesome. It's just getting to know all these great guys and just getting to know this awesome retro gaming community and stuff like that. It's just been wonderful, and it's just been so fun. And yeah, guys, I mean, I don't know what else to say. I just thank you so much. You guys don't know how much this really means to me. Doing something I'm very passionate about, making videos, and yeah, just straight up hanging out and showing you guys what YouTube really used to be. Was just about you putting your stuff up and getting it out there. So I won't take up any much more of your time tonight. I just want to thank you all for watching. Make sure that if you're interested in this, get in on this giveaway. And like always, I usually try to do a lot more giveaways. I might have a PlayStation 2 one coming up soon. I have a Slim that I've got laying around that I've kind of been cleaning out and making sure it works and stuff. And I might be giving one away because I've already got one. And like always, I just kind of look out for stuff that I like to try to give back to, I hate to sound like a celebrity, but to give back to my fans. But just to get back to my friends on here. So that's what I think of you guys more. I don't think of you as subs. I don't think of you as followers. I don't think of you as fans. You're all my friends, guys. So, thanks for watching. And like always, stay retro, guys. Have a great day.